Hello, hey
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
Mambo.
We have just made it to Arusha,
Yes,
Tanzania. So
yes,
we wanted to come on and let everybody know how our first day was
right.
in Africa.
Wow.
Let's start with all of the flights we had to get on. We originally had 3 flights.
Yes,
At the last minute, it turned into 4 flights.
yes.
So that made our trip about 25
Hours.
hours.
Yes. It was a
Yeah,
long one.
and that was the first time we ever did anything like that.
Yes.
I was good at first until about the end I started getting really sick.
Sick and nauseous. Yeah.
Yeah, but we were on Qatar Airways when I started to get sick, and I let a flight attendant know, and they really helped. They really helped a lot. Made sure that I turned the air on. They were trying to diagnose me and give me medicine and stuff like that, but I was like, no, I'm all right. I just took some peppermint oil, put it on my, my temples and stuff like that, and I was good.
Yes.
What about when we landed? When we landed in the in Arusha, oh my goodness.
It was an experience. It was beautiful getting out. The land, seeing the mountains, Kilimanjaro,
Yes.
and what was the other mountain?
Mount Meru.
Mount Meru. It was very beautiful. Getting out of the plane, the airport was a nice little airport. Had the welcome sign, welcome to Tanzania.
Yeah.
When we got in there, though, it got a little complicated, so I let her.
Well, of course, we had to get a visa on arrival. So checking in, everything was good. Also, a little note: nobody asked for our COVID test until we actually got to Tanzania. So that was shocking, but I was happy about that. We showed them our tests and everything, and we had to get our visas. Originally, we thought that we could pay the $50 for the single entry. We didn't know that because we're American, we have to pay the $100.
Yes.
So if you are coming to Tanzania, please make sure that you have that money set aside for your visa so that you could come here too.
Yes, as a U.S. citizen, the $100. If you're from anywhere else, you pay the $50.
You can.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing, just to let you guys know, we trying to see the nice way to say this. We were in line getting our visas. There were 2 lines, of course. We were not the last people in line, but some sort of way we wind up being the last people being helped. So make sure you're ready for that.
Yes.
Also, once we finally got our visas and everything, we had to go over and get our bags checked again.
Yes.
We had to take
Everything.
all kind of stuff out of our bag. We packed some pictures for our host as a gift. They wanted to see those pictures, I guess, because the machine, it was showing like black or something, and they couldn't really see. So we had to show them the pictures. The pictures had a price tag on them. They were like, "Are y'all selling these?" We're like, no. This is just a gift.
Yes.
They asked about our food. We had some food packaged in like white bags, like survival type food. They were asking about things like that too. So do not come here and try to sell anything.
Right.
They are going to be asking you like over and over and over. Yes. Are you here for business? Are you trying to sell? And the answer should be no, unless you have your business visa, your license, or whatever else is required of you to have a legitimate business here in Arusha.
Yes.
Another thing, once we got through all of the checks and everything, we also found out that we had contraband that we did not know.
Right.
Plastic.
We
had plastic bags. So we had contraband. We did not, they didn't do anything to us or charge us any fees or anything like that. They just told us we had to throw it away. They threw it away in like a recycling bin, and then we were allowed to leave. Once we left, we were trying to get money off of our card.
Before she goes there, get your monies off as much as possible before you leave the States. Even if you have a card or something like that, you just want, it's just more reassurance, because when you travel across, and even if you tell your banks and things that you're going across, it takes a little longer for the process to happen. For instance, we had money sent to PayPal and in cash apps and things like that, and we had to literally send them to the bank for it to come to us faster and for it to be less fees on the money when we were getting it off the ATM.
Yeah, so make sure you have your cash. If you have to withdraw cash when you're here, make sure your bank is a international bank, and they can make sure that you get your funds and stuff like that. We bank with Navy Federal, so once we got everything fixed, we were able to go to the ATM, use our ATM debit card. We looked up our available balance and it told us exactly what we had in Tanzanian shillings. So then you can go on and you know the amount, because everybody doesn't know conversion rates.
So you want to go to the ATM, put your information in. Don't directly just go to get cash. You go and check your balance so that you can know exactly what you have, so you know how the funds work, because for different funds, it's different payment, different amounts that they take out. So you just want to make sure that you have enough for everything.
Right. So with us, we were having trouble at first. When we first got here off the plane, we were having trouble accessing our money. So we got really scared.
Right, because we didn't have, because you got to realize when you get here, your phone service, unless you have the international plan already, will not work unless you have a Wi-Fi or something like that. And then that, in my eyes, is what made it harder to verify, because it wasn't like for sure your phone service, they knew it was your phone, it was a Wi-Fi, so they was kind of, it wasn't a secure line.
Right, it's not going to be secure because you're all the way in another country, so they're thinking that somebody's trying to hack your account, or it's some sort of fraud. When you do like PayPal transactions, or even when you try to do Cash App, we tried to do things with Cash App and we couldn't even do it. So make sure you have your Wi-Fi and everything together and stuff like that.
Another thing that I would like to say about that is find someone that is here. Find someone that can be a mentor, or someone that can host you while you're here, because when we ran into all these problems, as Americans, we were worried. As a man, I was worried. So when we got here, it was just worry, and they were just like, don't worry, we have it. And they made sure we were fine. Then we got the chance to get our monies and get everything in order. So if we would have came here on our own, it kind of would have been, we would have been
stranded. Like, we would have been devastated and probably trying to go right back home if we didn't have a host who was able to help us, because we were not able to access our money and we had to pay for a cab. So we didn't have the funds to completely pay our cab driver, and our host paid it. She barely, I mean, she knows us, but she does not, this is her first time seeing us in person. Because we met her online, and I've been building a relationship with her for a few months now. They paid for it, guys, and of course we gave them back their money. But in America, that is not common, and y'all know that. If you just happen to be visiting your friend and you don't have money for a cab, like, it's rare that they're just gonna pay for your cab or something like that, especially when it's like $50. Our cab was like $50 American dollars. So that's a lot of money in Tanzanian shillings. I think that's about 80. It's 100,000 Tanzanian shillings. But they paid that for us. We gave them their money back. Everything has been great. Everything was beautiful. That was the only problem that we had, and they made sure that we got over that problem. Even though we couldn't access the money from the banks, they took us back to the house and make sure that we were comfortable.
So again, make sure, if you can, find someone, and if you can't,
we'll help you. We will help you
Just
find.
Look us up. We're trying to get some things in order here, so
yes,
we can
definitely
make it easier for everyone.
Yeah. So our first day after we got here, we settled down. We just
took a nap.
Yeah, we took a nap.
Hour or two.
If you could see back there, we are staying at a Bible college, actually. So this is a secure compound. There's a gate all the way around it. They have gardens in here. They have all type of stuff here. I just really feel at peace here. I really do. Even outside, everyone, you could just tell, it's just like a community. Everybody is like a community-based mentality. When we went out to the market with our host, she helped us buy like coffee and things for breakfast, like food and stuff like
water.
that.
Make sure you buy
water.
Your water.
Yes, you have to buy like one of those big things of water, almost like how the little Zephyr Hill bottles that you put on the big machine, like in an office or something like that. You're gonna need one of those when you come here. We didn't have any problems at market. I was a little scared crossing the street because everybody, the way they drive is just like go.
But again, having someone with you to help you doing that, they were there to let us know. I mean, I'm a man, and when I used to this in America, he grabbed my hand and was like, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah.
I didn't feel wrong after that. At first, I was like, "Hey, that's my hand."
Touching my hand.
But it was good. You know, I felt camaraderie, not anything other than that, and him just making sure we got across. Like she said, even with the monies and stuff, they might say, "Oh, $5." This and that, a little bit of money seemed like to us, oh, $5, that's anything.
Right.
But if you have someone that knows what's going on, they'll be like, no,
too much,
too expensive. What's the word for too expensive?
I think it's a gali.
Yeah. So that helped us out. For one instance, we just went out on our own.
The next day, yeah.
Right, today,
yeah.
And we seen some jackets. So we looked at the prices, and the man said $5. So now we're waiting to our host to come, and we'll go back out to the marketplace
and see the price
and
difference.
see what happens.
Okay, because when he said $5 at first, I was like, that sounds cheap, but
it might not be.
That might not be.
So just stop and think about it, and even electronics and things like that. Nothing here is over expensive.
Right.
So don't think selling something or trying to make a profit off of anything that you bought with you might not be what you expect to get from it.
Right. Another thing, on our first night, we had to go out to the market in the dark.
Yes.
And
it wasn't dark at first.
It wasn't.
It was at night.
Yeah.
And then we found out about the rolling blackouts.
Right. Yeah. We did have a blackout on our first day.
Right.
We were already outside when it happened, though. It was dark already, so we were just walking around. It wasn't dangerous or nothing. Y'all.
We were behind the main area, just walking. He was showing us the back ways and the different things. And you know, us as Americans, you think, oh, no dark alley for me.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. Nobody, nothing happened. The most thing you might hear rumbling, we heard some rumbling.
In the bushes, yeah. I was looking like, what that is? What that is?
A goat.
It was a goat.
A boozy. They call boozy.
Boozy, yeah.
So, yeah, we've been learning.
Yeah.
I've been messing up. I've called a few people's sister
Robbie.
that was a brother. And
Robbie has just been throwing these people words around. Oh my God. Our host was making fun of him because he said mambo to an elder. That is a no-no.
That's a no-no.
No. You don't do that. You could just say hi, hello, or jumbo. Because we're here at the Arusha Bible College, they are actually teaching English here.
Yes.
So everybody here is speaking English.
And at least, and don't try to explain anything like you would to another American. You just shorten it. Find the most important parts, or use as many of your hand movements as you can to let them know. Hair products.
Yeah.
Eyes, water. You know, maybe to help you out some.
And like he was saying, just keep all your sentences simple. You know, subject, verb, predicate. Keep short.
Yes.
Because if not, you're gonna confuse them.
I don't. Come again?
Right. They say they don't understand.
I don't understand. And they'll smile while they're saying it. It's it's hilarious. I don't understand.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So basically, our first day has been amazing.
We got a little bit of everything, but the people in here, it was love, and it's love, and we love it. So don't let the airport
deter you or anything else. We've been at peace here. I can't say anything else, but we've been at peace. Like, it's a perfect place to get rid of all of your toxic behaviors, all of those things, all those walls that we build up just because we've been hurt and things like that. Like, this is a good place to just detox. Seriously.
So when you come here, in which I told our host and everything, we have to reprogram ourselves.
Yes.
So don't come here with the mindset of this because I'm black, or this because of
American or whatever.
Just come here with an open mind and an open heart, and just try to receive everything with love. Okay, and if you can't receive with love, brush it off your shoulders and just let it go and go on to the next thing. Don't make a big deal out of it, because
they don't worry here.
They don't
at
worry.
all.
They don't make big deals, and Americans are known for
worry.
We
worry about everything.
Being loud, being obnoxious. So they know we're not from here, but they don't necessarily know where we're from. They think we might be from Jamaica or from an island or something of that nature. When you come, don't dress like an American. We were wearing a lot of button-up shirts, or button-up collar shirts, or khaki pants, or slacks, more than jeans.
Instead of jeans,
everything is very cool here. The sun is beating, but these clothes keep me kind of cool because I sweat a lot. So I would say, and it helps you not to stand out as much, so you don't look so Americanized. Like they say, they can't tell exactly where you're from, or they know something's about you, but they can't just say that's an American. Let's see what we can about America, or whatever it is.
I also had to catch myself, because I said I came here because I wanted to kind of blend in, because of skin and things like that. But y'all, no matter where we go, we're gonna stand out, and we need to not hate it so much and love it. Appreciate it, like stand on that. We different. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that at all. It's nothing wrong with everybody watching you or having questions for you, like really being interested in who you are, having a genuine curiosity about you.
And be ready to tell them about the different things in America. And try not to be so one-sided don't be one-sided on everything. So even if you're telling them America's not for you or whatever, don't just downgrade. Like, they don't do that here, so we shouldn't do it there. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't come here and downgrade if we're not allowed to downgrade here. I just think it's morals and a lot of things that we can learn from being in a place like this that we don't per se look at or check out in America. So we've been learning a lot, and I've been enjoying a lot. So
and that's just the first 24 hours.
24 hours, right.
So like we said, y'all, we are glad that you all can follow us and see everything that we're doing. If y'all have any questions, please let us know in the comment section, because we want to answer those questions. We want other people to come out here and see, because we're told, what we're told about Africa
and everywhere else in the world,
right? But we're not seeing that to be true as of yet. The only thing that I saw that was true is that black people get waited on last. That was the only thing that I saw that was true. And at the same time, it kind of helped me to slow down, because in America we do everything fast. Here they don't. They slow everything down. Pole, I think they say pole. Slowly. So, anything you want to say?
I'm excited for today, what it has to bring for us. We got up early, like I say, checked out the outside market on our own. We're gonna go with our host to the market in this area, and then we're gonna go to
Maasai,
the
Maasai market,
which is, they say, is a pretty big market. And we'll be there today, so hopefully we can take a couple of pictures. I don't like to go out with my camera and stuff. I don't want to. Like I say, we're trying to just live and just see life naturally, and we don't want it to be so eyes on us focused, even though it's already a lot of eyes
everybody
on us.
watching us.
So like I say, just take those little tips to heart, I could say, and just take it as it is, because different things are different everywhere. So like I say, try not to do so many pictures. I'm trying to dress a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more calm, and don't be loud.
Which is hard, because I'm loud, y'all. And I had to Robbie had to remind me multiple times last night, like, you need to quiet down. While I was on the phone and we were in our rooms. So,
because it's a time difference. We're 7 hours behind where we're at. So
ahead. We're 7 hours ahead of the U.S. right now.
So we're calling at 1 in the morning, talking to our family.
Right. Be quiet. But we thank you all for watching.
And join us again on
the Dickinson Adventure.